Hello, this is the last match after 3 intense matches against high-level teams, just like Fiji, kind of predictable, and that could be a tough game, or everything can happen, right? Yes, indeed, everything can happen in terms of uh, great matches regarding tactical. It could be a great show as well. And I think in tactical level we worked hard, we did our job. We fought hard since the very first week. So at some point it could be a mess on the pitch, but it will be a great challenge for our team. We will need to take control on the match. I think we missed something during the last match. We were missing some players, but this is part of our growth. We need to evolve and not making the same mistakes. Otherwise, we would not learn anything. But we had some control over the match, but that took the possibility to win the match at the last minute, and this is something we're going to we have and we must take into account for this match to come, and not to lose control over this match. And I think this way would be able to win against Fiji. The destiny brought us back here and to Toulouse, and we had good memories here. Is that opportunity the right one? Well, we will do our best to do so. There are many things in life where one can have some control, but we cannot control everything. So we'll try to control as much as possible what can be controlled. There are some players with individual technical capacities, and even with doing everything that is possible, at some point we cannot control everything, but we do believe in our chances. We were not always 100% satisfied with this almost win. This is not what we want. We need to be more consistent over the 80 minutes. And I say it again, I think we'll we'll have the last 10 or 5 minutes with the opportunity to win the games and the match, and that's exactly what we want. We want to have it in full control. We want to have this full opportunity to win the match. We want to show great rugby, but this is one of our objectives, to win and to grow. And I'm not going to talk about historical, because this is not the end. Every match in a World Cup is important. This is not the last one. This is a very important one of yours. Obviously, we would like to stay longer. We want that high level of competition. The players are training and working hard, and they are going to really appreciate this level of the competition. And as I said, we want to win. We are going to do our best to do so. But we do not want only to bring the show. We would really want to stay focused, because we know we are going to play against a tough, physical Fiji team. The Fijians are fantastic players, and they are the best players of their clubs, of their teams, respectively. And we do want to win that game, obviously. Last question from me. Joao, this is going to be a very emotional match. This is the last for Patrice and for many other players. Patrice already said it, that he would like to share good moments with the team one more time. And my question is, do you fear that all these emotions can make it a bit more difficult to start the match? Because these last 3 matches created kind of a shell to protect you. Well, no, Patrice has his own character, and he explained us that from the beginning, the way we have to take this match, give our maximum, really enjoy what we have to enjoy within the group, take some decisions that can be difficult for some players. Maybe have to have somewhat to Jean-Sebastian Bent or Manuel Picard, but there are no players who are small players, or we have great and high quality players in the group. If some players were not chosen, well, they are great players, but we need to be grateful to the players as they always thought about the collective. They didn't think individually. That's important. Back to your question, I think, well, I don't think about the emotional aspect precisely, because it's what's happening on the pitch is more important than the individual issues. You know, that there is no space for personal issues in the World Cup. How can I explain you? I mean, I think we gathered all the conditions to perform well, and at this level of the competition, we must be focused on what we are going to do as a collective at the end. After the 80 minutes, yes, we will pay tribute to other players and to Patrice, obviously, because otherwise he would have been mad at us if we wouldn't have been focused on the match, because this is the last match. I think we will celebrate after the match, but we'll pay tribute in the end. But we need to be focused and fully concentrated on the competition, and I think we are mature enough to know that we really need to push forward. And as I said, this World Cup is fantastic. There's no secret. If one makes mistakes, you pay the price. I mean, we are not great enough to make mistakes. We have to accelerate throughout the whole match. While we're talking about Patrice Lagisquet, maybe it's not the end of a cycle, but it's a new page. He built the basis for the Portuguese rugby, so that Portugal has a role to play. I'm not the right person to answer that, but obviously all the work we did is visible work, but behind that there's a long run and hard work. Everything that has been done, even the Lusitano's team and the Team B, it's not about thinking about it as a Sunday team. That's not the case. This is an important step for Portuguese rugby, but this is not over. There'll be a follow-up after that, but I'm not the right person to talk about that to you. I think we'll need to really focus on the match. I cannot talk about something I don't control. I don't have the capacity to talk about that. Our focus is Sunday's match. That's our main thing here. This week was not farewell week. That's not the case. I've been asked what I could feel while I was going out of the hotel, and I can say that we are really focusing on the match. We went to another hotel for another competition. Maybe at the end of the match we'll feel things differently, but at the moment that's not the case. These are great teams, and we need to really fully concentrate on our match. Hello, José. The Fijian are playing hard on the backwards and in the back and in forwards as well. How did you prepare yourself? We perfectly know that Fiji has a great capacity at physical level in the forwards as well. We precisely prepared ourselves on that with the Conquer games. And the backs is the very same. We have a lot of talented players to play against Fiji. I think we have on both sides we have great players. About what I was saying about what Patrice said, he would like to share good moments and memories with you, with all the players, one last time. He said he'd like to know if you could surprise him. Are you ready to surprise him? What you are going to do to surprise him? Well, to surprise him, I think we all made our efforts to go until that step, but I think we have to overcome ourselves to surprise him and to surprise all the Portuguese and all the teams. I think individually we need to give our maximum so that the collective, the whole team, can take something from that. Madeira. This match in Toulouse, is it something special for you to play this match in Toulouse? We already had historical results here. You're close to a victory. Yes, that's right. You're feeling great here in Toulouse. Last match we played here was a draw. It was not our objective, but it's historical for the Portuguese rugby, and we really think that all the people here in Toulouse would support us. So we want to create something special here, just like we did last time. All the conditions are here, and we created all these conditions so that we can have a great result here. José, do you feel there is a great energy from the Portuguese diaspora here in France and from Portugal? Do you think there is more and more pressure and more feeling, a better feeling? Well, thanks for the question. I don't know precisely, but here all the Portuguese diaspora and the Portuguese here are going to support us. In 2019, there was the same. I think in 2023, that would be even bigger, and I do hope that our fans will be behind us on Sunday. A little provocation, if I may. I remember your image against Australia. It looks like you were totally destroyed after the hit. Is it difficult to face this physical challenge as it was against Australia, now against Fiji? We are preparing ourselves since last June to this physical contacts. Obviously, the matches are extremely physical matches, and I think we are all doing our best to recover and to get ready on time, but we perfectly know that Fiji is one of the most physical and the most powerful team in our group, in our pool. So obviously we are expecting strong physical impact and fight, but that's the way it is, and we are happy about that. Diogo, your turn now. You have to speak. How does the team feel itself after these physical matches? I think there were 43 minutes against Wales, 38 against Georgia, and 40 against Australia. How does the team feel after such a level of involvement and physical involvement, and how are you going to surprise Patrice in this regard? After those matches, we had some time for recovery. We perfectly used our time throughout the week. Our coaches prepared ourselves very well. And after the matches, obviously, we felt tired, but on the match day, we are fully recovered and we are fully ready to play the next match and give everything on the pitch. These are really highly physical matches. And we are not necessarily used to play on such a physical level. Maybe we need to play more matches on that level on a more regular basis, precisely to reduce that physical encounter. So I think we show that we are closer and closer to the other high-level teams, and that's precisely what we are going to show tomorrow. Regarding Patrice, we are always going to try and give our best, the best of ourselves, just like everybody involved with the Portuguese team. We will try to give a great surprise to Patrice, not only to him, but to ourselves as well. If we can give the best version of ourselves and make less mistakes than we did last time, there'll be a great mistake. There'll be a great surprise for everyone. I think we'll give our best from the first to the very last minute of the match. A question to you, Joao. Patrice said that the objectives is that this Portuguese team is a team of heart. Do you think you managed to meet this requirement? Yes, we could feel this human, this atmosphere, this heat, this warmth, and we could feel this human warmth and this from the Portuguese and for all the rugby fans who are here enjoying this World Cup. All the work we did, our rugby, all this commitment that we have for every match, that's precisely what we want to transmit, and we can feel this excitement from everybody, from our supporters, from our fans, and I do hope that tomorrow we all be able to feel it as well.